Hi, boys and girls. It's almost the 100th day, and I have another cool story to share with you. Today's book is called 100th Day Worries. This book was written by Marjorie Coulier and illustrated by Arthur Howard. Sometimes we get worried about things. That means we just think about things and we kind of get scared about what could happen. And it's okay to be worried. I think we all get worried every now and then. This story is about a little girl who worries a lot. 100th Day Worries. Jessica was a worrier. She worried about everything. She worried about losing her first tooth and remembering her lunch money and missing the school bus and getting her math right. But on the 95th day of first grade, Jessica's teacher gave her something new to worry about. Next Friday will be the 100th day of school, Mr. Martin said. So I want each of you to bring in a collection of 100 things. They can be anything you want, but they should be small, like rubber bands or marbles. We'll display our collections out in the hall. So they need to collect 100 of something. Immediately, Jessica began to worry. Oh no, she groaned to herself. What will I bring? All weekend long, Jessica thought and thought, but each new idea brought new worries with it. Ice cubes? Too cold. 100 marshmallows? Too sticky. 100 toothpicks? Too pointy. All right, that Sunday night at dinner, Jessica asked her family for ideas. How about 100 yo-yos? Suggested Tom. That's dumb, said Jessica. Where would you get 100 yo-yos? Maybe 100 lipsticks would work, said Laura. Jessica rolled her eyes. Laura might have that many tubes of lipstick, but Jessica sure didn't. We know you'll think of something, said Mom and Dad. On Monday, the 96th day of school, Jessica watched as Bobby gave Mr. Martin 5 bags of peanuts. There are 20 peanuts in each bag, Bobby explained. Great, said Mr. Martin. Why didn't I think of peanuts? Jessica wondered. On the 97th day of school, Jessica watched as Sharon piled paper clips. Oh, what did I do? There we are. Jessica watched as Sharon piled paper clips. Sorry, friends, I got to move my picture. It's in the way. Into 10 neat stacks on Mr. Martin's desk. 100 paper clips in all, Sharon announced. Wonderful, said Mr. Martin. How did she find so many? Wondered Jessica. So hers are in piles of 10, so she can count her piles by 10. Can you count by tens with me? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. So that is just like 10 plus 10, 10 times, okay? So 10 plus 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 10 equals 100. On the 98th day of school, Jessica watched as Ashley brought in 100 peppermints. I ate a few, she admitted. So I really only have 95. She promised to bring in 5 more peppermints the next day. Fantastic, said Mr. Martin. Jessica's stomach felt queasy. By the time Jessica went to bed on the 99th day of school, she still hadn't thought of anything to bring. On Friday morning, she sat at the breakfast table and stared at her cereal. Jessica, asked Mom, what's wrong? Today is the last day to bring in 100 things for the 100th day of school, and I still haven't thought of the right thing, she said. I've only come up with stuff that's too melty or too sticky or too pointy. I'll be the only kid without anything to show, and everyone will make fun of me. Jessica began to cry. Don't worry, said Dad. I have an idea. He pulled open one of the kitchen drawers. Here are some ribbons, he said, giving Jessica a handful of scraps. Jessica counted 3 red, 2 green, 2 yellow, 2 purple, 1 striped. Mom ran down to the cellar and brought back a jar. Here are some screws, she said, dumping the pile onto the table. Jessica counted 4 big, 4 small, 1 giant, and 1 tiny. Here are some rocket-shaped erasers from my collection, said Tom. 4 pink, 3 green, 2 white, and 1 yellow. Here are some beads from my necklace that broke, said Laura. 3 round, 4 oval, 2 square, and 1 shaped like a smiling cat. I'll get some buttons from my shirt drawer, said Dad. He found 5 black, 3 brown, and 2 white. Here's some loose change. Oops. Go right back to that page. From my purse, said Mom, 10 pennies and 10 nickels. Here are 10 barrettes I don't need any more, said Laura. Here are some rocks from Iggy's aquarium, said Tom. 6 brown. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. 6 brown, 3 green, and 1 sparkly. How much stuff do we have so far? Asked Mom. Jessica looked at the stuff on the table. It wasn't 100 of anything, but at least she had something to show and something was better than nothing. There's the bus, said Mom. Here's a bag for your things. Don't forget your lunch. Jessica shoved everything into the bag and ran to catch the bus. All morning, Jessica thought about the stuff in the bag. She tried to remember the things her family had given her. 10 ribbons, 10 screws, 10 erasers, 10 beads, 10 buttons, 10 pennies, 10 nickels, 10 barrettes, 10 rocks. That came to 90. She needed 10 more. Where could she get 10 more things? Oh no, here came her worries again. At lunch, Jessica found a note in her lunchbox. Sweetie, we'll help you find more stuff this weekend. I'm sure Mr. Martin will understand if your collection is late. Don't worry. Love, Mom. XXXXXXXXX. Suddenly, Jessica had a great idea. She smiled to herself and waited. Sorry, I didn't get to finish that sentence. And waited for lunch to be over. After story hour, Mr. Martin said it was time to put their 100 things in the hall. What did you bring, Jessica? He asked. Here are 10 ribbons from my dad, she said. 10? Asked Mr. Martin. 10 screws from my mom, said Jessica. The other kids came over to look. And 10 erasers from my brother and 10 beads from my sister, said Jessica. Pretty, said Anita. And here are 10 buttons from my father and 10 pennies and 10 nickels from my mother and 10 barrettes from my sister and 10 rocks from my brother's iguana's aquarium, said Jessica. Cool, said Leslie. And what's this? Asked Mr. Martin. It's 10 kisses from my mom, said Jessica. See? She brought in 100 things. I brought in 100 things my family gave me, said Jessica. Is that okay? Wow, said Mr. Martin. I've seen a lot of great collections for the 100th day of school, but this one, Jessica swallowed. Can you swallow? She took a swallow. She's waiting. This one is really special, said Mr. Martin. You've brought in 100 bits of love. All right, boys and girls, let's count her collection by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That is a very sweet story. And it was called 100th Day Worries. There we go. All right, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this story about the 100-day collections, and I hope that you guys have been working hard on your 100-day projects. You have until Monday to bring them in because our 100th day of school will be on Tuesday, February 9th. Bye bye.